What's up, guys? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. Today I thought this would be a good clarification video to my Keto Rewind 30. For those of you who are wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I'll put it in the cards. I'm doing basically a 30-day challenge where we're going to clean up our keto, and I'm going to give you recipes, videos, meal plan, everything for the next 30 days. So obviously I have a lot of questions, and it's just easiest because a lot of them are the same questions to answer the same, just everything in one video. So first things first though, this is the meal plan that my husband and I are doing, and we're sharing what we're doing. At the end of the day, you got to decide what's best for you, and if you need to make substitutions or swaps or any of that thing, don't worry about it. Just you do you, okay? So the number one question I got, which I wasn't even expecting to really get a question about, was the protein and the collagen. And I said in those videos that I was going to explain, but I guess I could see why you might want to have it on hand or something beforehand, or why I have that in there. For one, I am adamant about hitting my protein. I like to be lean and fit, focus on losing fat, not lean muscle. So I always strive to hit my protein macros. That's my personal choice. I have been since day one of my journey. That's why I thought it was relevant to add that. In order to get my protein levels or my macros spot on, sometimes I need to use a protein shake. They're not all created equal. If you have one at home, that might be great. Turn it over, look at the ingredients, and you're looking to see what is in it. My personal favorite that I'm really enjoying right now is the Equip Prime Protein. It's grass-fed collagen chocolate, and it's 3 ingredients. Most protein powders that I have found are loaded with fillers, stabilizers, all kinds of sugars, and even they're the bad keto sugars, and so it's just, I wanted a clean ingredient one. It's the Clean 30. So this one has been fantastic. I've been using it for about 2 weeks and I love it. It has 3 ingredients: whey protein isolate, cocoa powder, and stevia. And adding on to that, a lot of the sweeteners that are used in the keto protein powders are overly sweetened in my opinion. This one it's just right. It's not overly sweetened is the word I guess I'm trying to say, because a lot of them are too sweet, or they're like, oh my gosh, gross. So this one, I can appreciate the fact that they've barely sweetened it, so you can actually taste it without, it doesn't need to be super sweet. It's a protein shake. And I want the cocoa taste, I want the chocolate taste to shine, not the sweet. And that helps bring your sweet tooth down. So in 1 scoop, I have this with unsweetened almond milk. So I'll do like 10 ounces of unsweetened almond milk per 1 scoop, and it's 25 grams of protein. Which also contains the collagen and all the good stuff. So, and a load of other things. I'll screenshot the macros. But, and they also have an unflavored collagen that is different than the Perfect Keto one. This is only the 2nd collagen that I have found next to my favorite Perfect Keto one. They're different. They are sister companies though, so that's why I gave them a shot. Grass-fed as well as Perfect Keto. The only difference is there's no MCTs in this collagen. So if MCTs are hard on your tummy, this might be a better option than the Perfect Keto one. I don't find any difference. This one's like 10 calories less. Other than that, there's not a huge difference. They're both unflavored, both awesome options. And then obviously Perfect Keto also has a protein shake. They have it unflavored, a vanilla, and a chocolate. Theirs is 5 ingredients. So whey protein isolate, cocoa powder, natural flavor, sea salt, and stevia. So another great option. If I had to pick between the 2, it's hard because they're both good, but I guess I would give this one like a 1% more than this one. And it's the main reason is less ingredients. I want to be clean. This is a clean challenge. So if you have a protein powder in stock, just flip it over and look. If you see words like sucralose, maltodextrin, or any of those dextroses, or don't use it. It's not clean. You're looking for erythritol, stevia, or monk fruit, or allulose. That would be it. I personally would not even bother taking the shake if they had those ingredients. And also, if the protein source is grass-fed, also matters a lot to me. I want happy cows making my collagen and protein. So that's the protein powder and a collagen. Now, the next question I had is, what do you do if you've never done intermittent fasting before? And I'm starting my plan with fasting. Well, for you, if you're brand new, you've never done intermittent fasting, you have a choice. You either dive in and muscle through it. It's going to be a tough week. I did that for my first week and survived. But I'm saying, like, if you want to go gentle, which I kind of more recommend, just break down the meal that I had in 2, break that into 3 meals. And gently, like, close off each end of your window and get fat adapted. Then maybe introduce the fasting week 2, maybe week 3. But get fat adapted first. Get used to keto and don't stress the fasting part until you have comfortably reached that part. But I'm saying, I will say that just because you are not fat adapted or you've never, doesn't mean you can't dive in. You can, it's gonna be a tough week. I'll be honest, I will not lie. It was a tough, brutal week. So make sure you have your pink salt on hand. You realize the variations of how much carb detox you go through varies person to person as well. So then the next thing is, I'm going to put a shopping list here and go over a few things that I basically have on here with substitutions. This shopping list is based off of just the literal things you need this week, and there's some optional cases as well. But your size or how much you need of each thing will vary a bit upon on how many people in your family are doing this. If it's just you, you don't need 3 packages of ground beef. You know what I mean? So just adjust it to how many people are doing it. And I will, when I make my videos, I'm going to be posting the recipe, how to make it, how much I'm using, and it's going to be posted 2 days prior. So you'll have a heads up when it comes to like what to expect. So I'm not going to just dump it on you and expect you to follow along that day. I'll be 2 days ahead. So you'll know, or have time to get some of these things. So, and the other thing is, if you don't like a certain ingredient, there's easy swaps. Like if you don't like avocados, use coconut. If you don't like avocado oil, use coconut oil. If you don't like butter, you can use coconut oil. Like easy swaps for fats. When it comes to dairy, if you don't want to do heavy whipping cream, you can use coconut cream or almond milk. So there's a lot of variations of easy swaps. Each video, I'll go into a lot more detail. But in general, if you don't like ground beef and you want to use ground turkey or ground chicken, you can use the same recipe, and change the meat. A hamburger tastes good. A beef hamburger tastes as good as a chicken burger, tastes as good as a turkey burger. The only change is the type of meat, but all ground meat would work in that occasion. And one other thing, if you don't like a certain vegetable or you're not on board, because a lot of people don't like nightshades, which is onions and peppers, if I remember correctly. My recipes are based off of what I had in stock, what I can get right now in this current pandemic, whatever it's called. During the world crisis, I can't be picky and choosy right now, so I grabbed what I could at the time. Obviously, green peppers are my preferred choice if it was a pepper, but I couldn't get green peppers, so I had to buy, orange, yellow, and a couple green peppers because that's all the store had. So it's going to vary based on what you can actually get right now and what you choose to consume. But the main thing is, if it says veggies, a veggie, and I'm going to give you a list and I'm going to give more detail each day, but swap the veggies out for what you can actually get and what you actually enjoy. Cauliflower and broccoli are interchangeable, peppers and zucchini and squash, those things you can swap, easy swaps. The main goal is you do what works for you and what you can get. And can't really be picky this time of year until this whole world crisis calms down, if you will. So, but anyways, let me think if there's any other questions I saw on there. And the main thing is, am I going to give the recipes and all that? I had a million questions. Yes. I will give you all the recipes. I mean, when it comes down to eggs and bacon, I think that one's self-explanatory, but all the dinners, I'm going to type it up. Everything will be located on my site. I'll give you links. I will do everything I can for you to have this recipe. But please know that you have to do a little work on your side too, and I can't do it all for you. So you'll have to put some effort in too, but at the beginning, I'm literally going to spoon feed you this and train you my thought process or my ways so that you can make these your own. My goal at the end of this 30-day challenge is for you to be able to come up with your own meal plans, menus that work for you, that are sustainable, and that's my ultimate goal at the end. So it's a big challenge because there's a lot of people that are brand new. There's a lot of people that have had wrong information. And there's a lot of people that you just have to test these things out for yourself versus what foods affect you and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we're all gonna get through this together, and I will do my best. It's something that I wanted to do personally. I'm not at my goal weight yet. I have 12 pounds to go, but I wanted to give back because the support I've received on this channel, not only from the comments, the likes, the subscribers, but also you shop my affiliate links, which are all down below. Those little bits add up when there's a lot of people. So that helps me free up time and create these videos for you and makes me want to do this so bad for you. The passion is certainly there, and I'm giving back where I can and be most effective. So tomorrow, which is May 30th, will be the first video. So stay tuned, and I will see you then. Bye-bye. You're watching Keto Rewind. I'm Jess. Bye-bye.